Hey, we are back. We're rolling with Young Short and Person here. We have Nate your boy.
Woo!
And Blockhead Blake.
That's right.
We were supposed to have a full house, but I don't know what the hell happened to everybody else. So we're just going to roll without him.
Room for the best opinions.
yeah. less interference.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk real quick about what Nature Boy just brought up. These freaking spammers that just keep calling your freaking phone all day. What the hell?
All day, man. It is sickening. I mean, I think I get at least like 10 calls a day.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
I don't even understand what happened. Was there some sort of law change or rule
That's what I
change?
thought.
Because I thought we were all on the do not call list or what have you. At least I know that's what we had at the house. But they're even calling the house now, and they're all on your cell phone. It used to come up as spam, because your phone kind of has your back.
Suspicious caller.
Yeah.
And told you, but now it's just coming up as a regular number.
A lot of times they're from your area too. Like,
Yeah.
A lot of times the numbers are from your area code and stuff.
Well, they try to mimic, I think, like your number or numbers you may be sort of familiar with or something. Yeah. Because, like, one call, it was almost exactly like my phone number, except the last 2 digits. And I'm like, hey, what are they doing? And at one point, though, after learning that you can get, like, cash being reimbursed by getting certain information out of them, that you can actually write. It's
Really?
actually right. You got to. Yeah, I watched the whole online process of how you go about it. It's so hard and difficult though, because I tried to keep a guy on the phone for like just a minute, and he caught on to me. He was like, "Click up,
I'm out of here."
Damn, I just want some cash.
You're scamming the scammers.
Right.
So you're getting actual human beings on the phone. I get a lot of the recorded. This is your local.
Your car warranty is about to expire.
All that
You know how many of
dumb
those
shit.
I get? That's the only one I get. My car is from 1995. I sure hope that warranty is expired. Good God.
I normally get the loan forgiveness. I'm like, when did I borrow money?
Yeah, I don't have any loans out. What are we doing
I'm
here?
like, dude, it's so annoying though, man.
Oh, it is the worst, and I don't understand why. Why all of a sudden here in the last year and a half, it's just gotten worse. And then it'll go away for a couple days or a week, and you're like, oh, whew, maybe finally we're good, and then they'll start back up again.
But like you said, I could have sworn they passed a law or something where they couldn't call you. Period. I thought something.
For sure, that was a thing at one point. Now, was there an expiration date on that, and that's why they're
Or
back
maybe they
at
just
us
don't
again?
care.
Maybe they just don't give a shit.
Right.
Because it's
Like fine.
easier. It's easier to hey, Jazzy Pickles in the building now. It's easier to just hang up on them and just be done with it and don't report it or send it up to the next level or what have you. Mr.
Do you
Pickle,
guys report the numbers?
Gentlemen.
not typically, no.
No?
Again,
Or
it's
like
just
block numbers?
because it's different numbers every
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
at
that's
this
what I was
point.
wondering.
You can block a number, but they call from another number.
Plus
You can
one,
block
right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
you're talking about those people that get me cheaper insurance every
Yeah.
time?
Yes, yes.
Those are
Holy,
good
holy shit! Now we got Handsome Shrek in the building.
Kevin.
Yeah,
No,
I-
don't see. Don't see.
Handsome Shrek is in the building.
No.
Everybody's coming a little bit late here, but we're working on it.
It's some bitch.
We're just talking.
No,
Wow,
it's
wait,
Nature
whoa,
Boy.
Whoa!
Woo!
It's getting a little controversial in here right now. People at other people's seats, and there's been some. I'm about to fall down on my bag back here, but we were talking about the people, those scammers that are calling on your cell phone all damn day.
Why you guys call them scammers?
Well, you think they're nice guys? They're nice
Well,
people.
yeah.
They're actually paying me car insurance now. I've done this so many times. They saved me so much
You
money.
full of shit.
They're paying me money. I'm like, oh my god, again?
You're
Like, I
alright.
can save even more money than. I said, stop it. You guys, you too much. You're just too much.
Jesse receives a $30 a month reimbursement.
Yeah,
Yeah,
reimbursables from each call.
For
It's
each,
perfect.
each scam you
I
place.
make $12,000
Right.
a year in car insurance.
Oh man, it's almost tax time, so make sure you claim that. You know. What I mean?
Yeah. No, so I don't even. Every once in a while, I'll pick up an unknown call, and it's usually because I placed a call to a business that I don't have saved in my phone,
Mhm.
and I'm waiting to hear back from them. And that's the one that always bites me, and I'm like, you know what? I'll just let them leave a message again because I hate picking up and having somebody be like, excuse me, can I just take a minute of your time? Actually, I don't have time. No, but if you just let me, you know what? I said no, so you can hang up now politely, or I can hang up for you impolitely.
It's been times where
I'm trying to be
I
nice.
called the number back from a different phone, and I'm looking at my phone because the call ID is on my cell phone. So I called from a landline, and when the person picked up the phone, they're like, "I didn't call you." I'm like, "You're on my ID." So they're masking other people's phone numbers,
Yeah.
and
Wow.
getting through somehow, whatever. But I literally debated one woman. I'm like, look, I'm looking at my phone now. It says 4109, and she's like, well, I didn't call you. I
So
said,
deal with that,
I'm like,
sir.
all righty then.
She's like, I didn't call you, but would you like to save some money?
Now that I have you on the line.
Shit.
Got him. I love it, man.
That's so funny.
Oh,
Just
shit.
today I was breaking into this new business. Maybe you can help me out.
What are your thoughts on that, Shrek? You sound like you don't. Do you get these
I think he's
calls?
still
or not?
upset
You
about
just-
his chair.
Yeah,
His
he
seat
still
right
wants
there.
his chair.
Did you have
All right,
lunch?
You son of a
Gone.
bitch.
Are you
give me my
hungry?
chair.
Did you have lunch?
Did I have lunch?
Yeah.
Of course he had lunch. Look at him.
Ooh, shots fired.
Oh,
As Nana would say, where is your beach
where's your
body?
meat buddy? Where the hell is the king? He should be here.
Oh, the king on fire.
Funny.
All right, so we have
I
the
just got all your
pod deck.
texts.
Oh, wait.
I just got all your texts. Where everybody?
Oh. So what happens is I come and get everything set up, and then I kind of wait for the crew to assemble.
And that
It's like Avengers at this point, waiting for everyone to assemble, and then young Blockhead and I were just sitting here for quite some time waiting for people.
Only that you sent out an invite a week ago that we all accepted, right?
Yeah.
Well, that was for yesterday.
and then we redid it,
Unbelievable.
and now you're getting text
Now I'm getting
20 minutes later.
20 minutes later.
Fuck's wrong with your phone, bro?
It's the reception in this place.
Oh,
Oh,
blame
yeah,
the reception.
right.
Everybody else got it, but blame the reception, right?
Blame the receptionist.
Good luck logging in Wi-Fi because you don't get any Wi-Fi texts.
Now he's throwing shade at the Wi-Fi. What the hell, man?
That's what I'm talking about.
Wi-Fi's not bad. I think my Wi-Fi here is pretty good. I have good
Everyone over
Oh.
there is completely different than over here.
That's a shame.
So he's in the bad part of the building, basically. Is what he's saying. He's in the
I don't
bad.
move anymore.
Dude, you.
The sun hits the building that right way.
Yeah.
You lose all reception. Solar flares.
Solar flare.
And what was that word you used? Was it everybody? Oh.
He said
He
everybody.
said
Everybody.
Everybody.
That is in the Urban Dictionary.
Everybody in the club getting tips.
Just like
Damn right.
Right, there you go. I like how you use that.
Speaking of Urban Dictionary, we have
Big trust.
a colleague over in our area
Uh-oh.
looking up a definition for something.
Uh-oh.
A little bit older man, probably getting closer to retirement, so now I think you might know who I'm talking about. Sits in our area.
Mm-hmm.
Says, I'm looking up this word. The first definition that comes up online is from this thing, Urban Dictionary, Jesse. And it tells me, if you don't know this word, you're a dumbass. That was the definition. There's kids on here reading this. They can't have that. I said, I don't think you should be looking up words on Urban
in the
Dictionary
dictionary.
anymore.
Might want to pump the brakes on that, bro.
How many other words have you looked up on Urban Dictionary and rolled with?
What was the word?
God, I wish I could remember.
I can't remember
It
what it
was
was
something
either.
simple, but it just told him he was a dumbass for not knowing the
That's
definition. and he was so fired up.
Yeah,
and
he
I'm
was in
so
his feelings
good.
about that
Oh my God.
for hours. Like, I can't believe this shit.
That's Urban Dictionary 1, them 0.
Gets him every time.
Kids every
Fantastic.
time.
Love Urban Dictionary.
Yeah,
It's a
it is
big
great.
go-to.
It is great. What was the conversation yesterday about ducks in a row?
Oh God. Why did I talk about these people? So what's the background for ducks in a row? Get all your ducks in a row. Where does that come from?
Well, it's a mother duck.
Yeah,
and
mother ducks looking at their ducks, right?
They're trying to get all your stuff in order, right? Get organized before you might do something,
Mhm.
a task or whatever. Only to have somebody shout that out yesterday, and somebody says, "Oh, you know that comes from hunting. Like, get your ducks in a row so you can shoot them all with one shot."
Oh.
That was a big conversation in our corner.
It,
as
it,
to
it turned
where
into
exactly does
quite
this saying come from?
the discussion.
And it turns out, if you're in the country, it may refer to lining up the ducks for shooting, but anywhere else in the world that is, I don't know, I guess on regular speaking terms, socially with other people, it's just getting your ducks in a line and getting your stuff in order before you would cross the street. So, yeah.
So pretty much
Right.
everything that we were all thinking it meant, it means, but to some people it means
Right.
literally getting your ducks lined up so you can shoot them.
That one lucky
I mean,
shot.
if that's what you want to do.
We
Duck
should
is
probably look that up on
fantastic,
Urban
by the way.
Dictionary.
Yeah, because I'm thinking if you got all your ducks, if I'm in the woods or whatever and hunting and got all my ducks lined up in a row for one shot, what is it, just like 2 ducks or something? Or what kind of high power, what if it's 12
How
ducks?
often-
You got that JFK
how often
matching
you
a
argue
bullet.
with a
Is
duck?
one bullet going to go through like 12 ducks because they all lined in one row?
Oh
I
yeah.
know.
You
I
shouldn't
don't-
even
I'm-
be shooting ducks with a bullet. It's a shotgun type deal, right?
So I'm not gonna rag on them too much because I don't go out hunting ducks, right? I don't want to get
That
them
ain't
that
my
early.
thing. I
can
did it
go
in Nintendo
buy my
years
duck,
ago,
right?
but
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah,
didn't
but
get
that-
any of those.
that
and I
damn
shot
dog
them in a
laughs
row,
at you.
but
Okay.
Just if I'm visualizing this, I'm a hunter. I go, whack whack whack. You 5.
Right.
Hey, you to the left.
Get it together.
Right there.
Got him, bow.
As far as I understand, they're all laying down in a little hut on the ground, and as soon as they hear some quacking, they come flying up out of the ground, just blasting guns. I don't think there's any lining up of ducks.
No.
Yeah, there's no rows.
Speaking of
Doesn't
hunting,
quite make sense.
I think it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. It might have been 4 years ago. You know, Thanksgiving, they have all these little. If you go to a hunting channel, it's usually some
Yeah,
sort
because
of.
we all do that.
Well, I was flipping through,
House,
and man, I'm so happy I caught this channel right at this point. It was some, I guess, whatever famous hunter that has his own little show. He's father-son hunting team out there. He's taking his son for his first hunt, first kill for a turkey. I swear to God, it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. They were in this little hut with all these other fake turkeys all around and doing the call. This turkey pretty much put his mouth on the barrel of the gun
Committed suicide.
before the kid shot, and he's like, "Good shot, son." It's like how much more help do you need? Like this poor turkey, I'm pretty sure they planted him there and
Right.
said, "Here, come here." He's like, it pretty much like seasoned the outside of the barrel, and he's like looking at it. He's like, "This right here is a great hunt."
Oh my
That's
gosh.
funny.
That's ridiculous.
Nah, I've never been hunting either.
Yeah,
I
neither
have
have I.
I have been fishing and didn't catch a damn thing. Damn near sunburn is about all I caught.
Oh,
I do love fishing.
I love fishing.
And so there's days I go out fishing and don't catch anything. It's definitely fishing.
But it's still relaxing.
But there's people
Yeah.
we know that go out fishing. They don't go fishing, they go catching. If you
Yeah.
say, hey, you want to go fishing, they'll say no.
I watched
I
Catch
go
and
catching.
release.
I'm not hanging out with you and catching nothing. I'm
I
like,
watched pro
Fine.
bass fishing the other night.
Uh-huh.
Just kind of flipped on, and it was there, and it was interesting.
It's
and
always
they were-
on.
They were in
It
competition.
is
That sport's
always
always on.
They were in competition, and I swear this guy was catching like fish back to back. It's like the amount of fish you can catch within a certain time frame, size of the fish. And he found like an area of the lake or whatever, and I mean, it was like shooting fish in a barrel. It was
Yeah.
like,
Uh-oh.
They're
his,
wild.
Another one.
his competition was like, oh my God, what the hell? His payload. I'm like, he won a large sum of money.
right, probably a big old boat, truck,
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Which is fun to watch. On the competitions, they have these super nice boats
Yeah.
flying around a lake, and then you see your neighbor with one, and you're like, you just bought a $100,000 boat to catch a 2-pound bass. Get in your canoe, man.
I always wonder if that stuff is set up. So do they
Like
do they
edited?
stock the lake? I mean, do they stock the lake with fish and then you just go out there and
There's
it's
a
all
lot of
about
places,
catching?
but yeah, a lot of lakes
big
do get
ones.
stocked, but there's a lot of places where it just they're naturally there, fresh water, things like that. I do love fishing shows, watch it with my father-in-law, but there's open water fishing, sport fishing, things like that. So it all depends on where you are.
Where do you go?
I figure
fishing?
like Maryland, I think all the lakes in Maryland are man-made.
Okay.
There's no natural occurring lakes in our state. And they stock them, they stock rivers. Fish over like Tapsco River, not far from my house. There's
Okay.
a couple ponds that build up off the side of the river and stuff. I like to go over there and then try and get to the bay every once in a while to get like a rockfish or something. And then I would like to do it more. I've only done it once. It's the deep sea fishing.
Mhm.
On our honeymoon, we were at St. Lucia and we went fishing for mahi. We didn't
Nice.
catch one, but it was blessed. We got on the boat, and every day that week they had caught. They were showing us the fish, the pictures they'd taken with all the people, and we get on the boat.
It's my time.
We're excited, and he's like, we know that there's boats out there right now. Nobody's caught anything. We'll get out there. We'll see what we can find. Here's a cooler. This is Plan B, and I open it up, and it's all this Piton beer, and I just cracked one right then. I think it was like 9 o'clock in the morning. He's like, "What are you doing?" I said, just feels like a Plan B kind of day. And you know what? That cooler was empty by the time we got back.
Damn
and there
right.
were no fish.
There was no fish in the boat. Unrelated though.
They tell me that it's superstitious to like get on a boat with a banana. You ever hear that?
Man,
Nope.
I should have taken that out of my pants before I got home.
Have you,
I always carry one in my
ever
back
heard-
pocket.
Have you ever heard of that?
No,
I have not.
this is
Really?
new.
Yeah, they were discussing it over there, and they were telling me you just don't.
You just don't.
You're right. You just don't. It was like I don't know who started it, but you just don't.
You don't have the banana at all, or just you can't eat the banana. Eat the banana.
I gotta get back to you on that. I
Do
wonder
you,
if
need,
cruises,
you need like
do
24
cruises
hours
serve
for
banana?
any banana you ate to clear out of your system before you
I
went.
got
Also, is this just
Well,
fishing?
No, this is
What
bananas.
did I get
period.
myself into?
Yeah, oh, now we're concerned.
Boats are
Who was
are no
discussing it?
longer
Go get
allowed
them.
are no longer allowed to transport bananas across seas because every single one of them
Oh,
disappears.
they just
Oh.
sink.
Every one of them
down.
sink.
That's why they fly them.
Yeah.
The
That's
air
why
bubble bananas.
they're thinking about renaming the Bermuda Triangle the Banana Triangle.
Banana
That's
Fuck you,
funny.
plantains.
Oh, not again.
For the love of God, man.
And then back to fishing, I never understood. Well, I guess I understand it now, but it's still not logically settling for me. Is the you catch a fish and then release it back? I'm like, dude, it's food. You eat it.
Sometimes
Some
there's
are
places that
mandated.
Sometimes you
you
have
can
to, yeah.
only go fish there and release the fish, and so these people are just going and doing it for sport, like just
Right.
the catching the fish, the excitement, and you got to put it back.
Sometimes
Yeah.
they catch them,
I don't
tag
wanna
them.
go there.
And
put
then
'em back.
some are by size limit.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, it has to reach certain size, but
Yeah, I was always told you catch a fish, you eat that fish.
No
No matter
I
what
guess you
size.
can if you're in the right
I was
place.
doing work down at Harborview Hospital, and there was just a line of people on the Baltimore-Annapolis trail,
Mm-hmm.
that paved trail that goes down around the airport down to Annapolis, fishing in the harbor.
Ugh.
And they were putting those fish in a cooler. I imagine their rule was catch a fish, eat a fish. And I just stood there, nervous,
Oh, God.
knowing where this hospital gets all their patients from.
I'm saying with like eating crabs though, they eat
No.
bottom feeders.
They-
The
They're
crabs,
bottom feeders,
the crabs
but
are
there's-
the nastier and muckier the water, the better tasting the crab because they filter all that crap.
But I tell you, crabs, oysters, they are filters, but still, I don't think you'd want to maybe eat a crab or oyster that's.
In oil
you
sludge.
say, yeah, exactly.
Well,
it's
Just
just-
a
that's
little
just-
more
that's just
flavor.
Exxon.
Spicy.
When I say
Exxon
muckier, I
Spicy
mean
crab.
like your more like
Needs
like
more filtering.
yeah,
than
like
your normal.
think of a fish tank that's like kind of getting green and nasty. That's where your crabs are real good. And
Is that
kind of
because they
water.
work so hard, so it's kind of like they're building up their
Dude,
muscles?
they
so
get
a
there. You
little-
get some big crabs out of that water.
They bulking up. It's
They
bulking
do, they-
season, bitch.
It's always bulking season, let's be honest.
That was funny.
You only cut it up for the show.
Oh, okay.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
man.
I'd like to get back to these fishermen, though. They just seem like real men now that you say you can't have. I mean, they're probably cramping up on the boat. Like,
What?
I don't have bananas. I can't get my potassium. Or it's like punching
Now-
their calves. Like, God, what a sport now.
Really thinking about it.
I will give you
Blew
the
my
answer
mind.
to that later on.
Yeah,
the
we'll
guy
need
here
that.
told me. So.
I'm really thinking about it.
And
I
it
think in
was
the
a
movie
few
The
people.
Titanic, they had bananas the night that they hit the iceberg.
See?
Yeah, it was banana pudding, and I don't know the menu.
I thought it was vanilla.
Holy shit!
I should have got the applesauce. That is not funny, guys.
I'm sorry,
No,
but
I'm
back,
been on-
back then, I mean, it
Too
was
soon. Too soon.
still too
Too
soon.
soon?
It's gotta be just fishing boats because I've definitely been on cruises with
Cruises serve bananas.
and
Yeah,
I'm
for
sure the Navy has a shit ton of bananas on it.
Well, I'm thinking this is
Why
for
we always
charter.
guessing? We could just Google it.
Yeah.
Who's our fact checker around here?
Right. Well,
Come on, Blockhead.
wasn't it?
Look,
Jesus,
all I know is
what are you doing over
We
here?
should
What's
probably-
going under the table?
I'm
We should
Googling
probably
bananas on
start
boats.
each podcast with apologies for wrong statements.
We'll just end
Editor's
that.
note.
Yeah,
Sorry about
we'll
everything.
fact check
we
that
said.
at the end.
All
I
right.
bit my freaking lip again.
well,
It
I
appears
see
to
that.
be fishing boats only.
All right.
Okay, I know.
Good to know.
Yeah. It's a bad luck on fishing boat.
Any reason why? Or is it just bad luck?
All right. Well, now you're asking why.
Sorry.
Okay. Here I have a.
All right, let's hear it, let's hear it, let's hear it.
Bananas were a source of bad luck for ships carrying other types of fruits as well. Bananas gives off ethylene gas, which
Right.
can cause other fruits to ripen and thus spoil more quickly than they would otherwise. This unintended result might be a source of concern for ships looking to turn a profit on fresh fruits.
So it was
Gotcha.
bad for other fruits,
Right.
but for fish, I don't know.
Well, we got Blockhead.
This website claims that when boats were carrying bananas as their cargo and were also carrying fishermen, this is back in the 1700s, the boats were moving much more quickly because they had that cargo in mind, so they wanted to get to their destination fast. And because they were moving too quickly, those fishermen never caught any fish, and they blamed the bananas. That's what this website says.
Well, ain't that some shit? Now that seems
Alright.
like it makes sense right
How
there.
about that? See, I was about to go
Who knew?
really dive in there and really say that
We know you
the
would.
banana pudding on the Titanic.
He couldn't stop himself.
I know the banana pudding on Titanic was only given to the men. Women and children were not allowed to eat the banana pudding.
Their problems would have been solved by the bananas aboard repentance prayer. So, if you all pray with me.
All right.
Oh great Kampira, please hear my plea. I'm sorry for my mistake, a banana I brought to sea. It was an honest gesture, a noble means of nutrition. I had no ill intent. I brought fruit of my own volition. Please forgive my idiocy. I meant my friends no harm. We just want to go fishing and go home with a sore arm. We beg of you to release the curse upon which I have brought. In your honor, I consume these bananas. A sacrifice all for naught.
All right.
Amen.
Amen.
Hey,
Amen.
man, you just took us to church
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
What'd you say?
Blockhead.
Would you pray that to the Kraken? What's
I
going
don't
on?
know. It's just a word around banana or
is wild.
something.
Think they have bananas on the Mayflower? Just asking. Just asking.
Well, were there any fishermen on the Mayflower? I guess is the question.
The Mayflower was the first one over there. Did they have bananas yet?
I know they had tea.
Where's the banana origin?
I'm pretty sure
You're the fact
bananas
checker.
when they came over here. I would assume there's bananas on the other half of the world as well.
You never know. Because
Yeah.
only
You don't
coffee's
think
only
somewhere in Asia there's bananas growing? Only islands?
I mean, coffee's only in South America.
Those are
right?
called tiny bananas.
What?
Tiny bananas. Plantains.
Oh, that's the.
What the hell did you just say?
Wait, what?
What? What?
Say what you just said again.
Generally, is it agreed that bananas originated in Southeast Asia and the South Pacific, and are believed to have been to be the world's first cultivated fruit.
Oh.
Now let's rewind back to what you just
Brought
said.
west
Coffee.
by what? Oh, okay. Yeah. So the Mayflower probably had bananas on it.
Okay.
Apparently.
Wait, what did you say? I'm so confused right now. Shorter over here says.
Stop it, man, 'cause I said I thought coffee's only in South America. But it originated in South America because I'm sure it did. I'm sure coffee originated in
Well,
South
It did
America.
because I'm sure it
because
did.
I said so, damn it. I'm Yo, blockhead.
And trust me, if I'm sure,
Coffee.
I have spoken.
Coffee.
It is
orange.
decided.
I'm gonna prove myself right. I'm pretty sure.
Coffee is only in
It's
South.
only in South America.
Oh no.
I've never heard of a latte.
What happened?
Oh no.
Say it ain't so.
He's
It's
devastated.
in Ethiopia. Maybe I was thinking of the cacao bean.
He's gonna pick on every bean he can.
I'm gonna find something that was only in South America, damn it,
Or maybe it was
and I'm
just
gonna
depends
tell
on
you.
me.
Oh. It was an Amazon rainforest.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Alright, there we go.
The
We got-
green
It's
bean.
the cacao bean, not the coffee bean. Close enough.
All right.
Close enough.
They both have bean in the name.
Wow.
Oh yes, this is exactly what we needed. All right. So on that note of Blockhead being wrong as usual,
Oh.
we're gonna.
Oh snap!
I thought that was Handsome Shrek. Wrong.
Well, he's wrong.
Well, I'm always
all
right.
the time.
Always right.
He owns it though.
It's a part of
That's
it.
his brand.
And we
Always
definitely
right.
know that Nana would be wrong if he
Oh
was here,
my God! I forgot
but he
about
isn't.
that.
So we'll have to make sure he's on the next podcast.
Well,
So
he would say what? What?
I had bananas and I fish and I take the spam calls. So how about that?
They call me all the time. I thought they were nice people.
And
What they should do, Banana should start its own
Fishing?
production- Right. You know, cut the middleman out. You know, Nana. Ready to debate
Oh,
you
we
on
love him.
Everything.
we love him, but we're gonna get out of here.
What? What?
Yeah,
What?
man. Yeah, we out. We out. This is what happens when you come tardy, Handsome Shrek.
40
So
minutes late.
yeah, you got to get in
Tardy for the
here.
Party.
You got to get in here and do it, man.
Party.
Someone-
Don't be tardy for the party.
Don't be party for the party. I like that. Remix. party.
See, but there's so many great things we could talk about. Super Bowl, Eminem's surprise drop of an album.
Oh, we'll save it all
The
for next
We gotta
week.
have a- we gotta have a Super Bowl.
controversial.
It wasn't
Episode
controversial.
It was. It
What,
is.
you talking about Darkness?
It is
Hold-
because
hold
they
on.
try to compare it to the Las Vegas mass shooting.
No, he actually, this song and video is
Right.
completely from the perspective
And
of.
we're
We're
back
just gonna
on.
keep going.
But
go ahead,
We'll
go
save
ahead.
this. We'll save it.
No, we teased them now.
We did tease him.
Is that what we want to do? Guess you got to tune in next week to find out what we're talking
Damn.
about. Now, don't you go out there Googling and try to fact check this shit. You come back and you listen to what we're saying, all right?
We give you the facts, right, Blockhead?
That's right.
From South America. Eminem's from South America.
He's the only Eminem from South America.
Eminem's originated in South America. Look at this.
Wait, I'm pretty sure.
So mad.
I'm pretty sure they originated in Detroit. Just saying.
Detroit.
Detroit.
That's why.
That's just the chocolate. We're talking about peanut.
Oh, yes. The cacao peanut. Tell him good night, Nature Boy. Tell him good night, Handsome Shrek.
He took my seat and my first sign off.
Oh, get over it.
Oh, man.
my God.
Good
Look
night,
at that
Handsome
ego
Shrek.
stuff. What episode is the Egos on?
Wow. Say good night, Blockhead.
Good night. Good night.
All right, I want to sit in the
Tell
chair
him.
again.
Tell him good night, Jazzy Pickle.
See it.
Good night, everyone. We're gonna
Good-
hopefully Shrek and Nature Boy don't get into some sort of altercation while we're offline. It'd be like Kansas versus K State from the other night. Don't put the chair down. Put the goddamn chair down.